Hello, YouTube. This is your man George Page. I thought time to drop another little video. I'm getting a little better at this, but just work with me. All right. If you notice, these two lovely ladies are Rachel Ostovich, and one Miss Paige VanZant, or I like to call her, as she calls herself, Shotgun Page, but I call her Pop Gun Page. Now, the first of next year, around January, these two ladies are supposed to be fighting. But if you all have heard, recently, Rachel had a situation where she had been attacked by her husband, and she was badly beaten. At one point, as if you heard that her orbital bone was fractured. I'm not sure how bad it was, but bad enough where possibly she might miss this fight with PVZ. But the problem is that I'm hearing that she's been going to a couple of doctors. One doctor said no, and another doctor said yes. And I think in her situation, she should not take a chance. Now, Paige VanZant, she's been on a 3-fight losing streak ever since she lost the first two losses to Thug Rose and the karate hottie Michelle Waterson. And that was back in strawweight. Then she moved up to the flyweight division, and she lost to Jessie Rose Clark, as we call her, Jessie Jess. She supposed to have fought Jessica I, but decided to turn that fight down for whatever reason. But it's kind of funny, like how some fighters, like we talk about Randa Marcos, she could turn her fight against Rodriguez, but Paige VanZant gets the pleasure to turn down a fight against Jessica Evil Black Eye. Now back to Rachel. Rachel, she's a lovely lady, and in what I've seen from when she started the Tough Show and from what I see from her earlier career, she's a good fighter. And I'm sorry to hear about what happened with her husband. That is very bad. I don't know. This is a situation I'm saying like this. Men, no matter how bad or mad a woman gets you, there's no reason to hit her so severely where you injure her or broke a bone or just cause some damage that is just, it's just crazy, and it's just no excuse. You could walk away. I understand the guy is a fighter, but hey, her hits don't hurt you that bad where you can just walk away and leave the house and take a breath and come back and say, I'm sorry, or whatever. But my advice to Rachel, don't take this fight. Give yourself some time, time to heal physically and mentally. Paige is going to take advantage of your situation because knowing that orbital bone is injured, what's going to happen is the fight's going to stop by medical. There's going to be a medical stoppage. It's going to be like what happened when Jessica I busted Leslie Smith's ear, and you don't want to lose that way. You'd rather just take the time, relax, get yourself together, see a psychologist, stay steady with your doctor, and then let yourself fully heal. You can come back. You can fight a fight in about it should be like I said, it takes about 4 to 5 months for that, to the bone to heal properly. I know, like I said, Coach, like to my man, Coach Shelly Harrison, who often says that fighters don't come in 100%. You're always gonna have some little issues here and there. But here's the thing: is with that orbital bone being fractured, that is an advantage for Paige VanZant. She's gonna attack that, and then she's gonna do her Danielson kick that she used against Beck Rollins and take you out. And then also the worst case of the scenario is that the referee will see how bad the injury is and stop the fight. And you don't want to lose a fight because of referee stoppage. That's just as bad as like lose a fight by a split decision or anything goes to judges. That's just as bad when the referee has to stop the fight. So Rachel, take the time off, relax, heal. How about this? Maybe in the middle of next year, you should fight Angela KGB Lee, and fight her. Have a rematch from back in the day when we fight at LFA. That'd be a good fight. I think that fight would be good for both of you because I think it'd be a way for you to both take out stress about your situation since both of you are women of victims of domestic violence. PVZ, she should fight somebody like let's see, one of the girls from the Tough Show, like I think either Montana De La Rosa, she's come up, or let's see, Bob Hunchek. She hadn't fought since she fought Lauren Murphy since almost last year, or somebody else come up in the flyweight division. I think the UFC should consider that than putting against somebody who's been through a trauma like Rachel up against somebody who can take advantage of her situation and take advantage of her injury. Same like the situation what happened with Raquel Pennington. We all know that Amanda Nunes attacked the lady because she knew that was the weakness. Being there with friends and family, whatever, she knew that was Peggy Pennington's weakness, her leg, and she attacked that. And same thing with GDR, But I think it's smart for Rachel to take a step back. I know you hate losing money, but you should take care of yourself. And also, think about your daughter. Your daughter shouldn't have to be worried about her mother, besides being beaten up by your father and turn around and get beaten up by this other person. But like I said, when this fight was announced earlier this year, I saw this as a WWE version of a lingerie match. I mean, the fanboy simps are gonna be looking at this, not just seeing these two women who are real good fighters, but two attractive looking women. Now you got PVZ with her new boob job. I know Coach don't like me to talk about it, but yeah, she had a new boobs, just like her and Carly Gadelia. And this is what the fanboy simps say. They don't see like these two women just throwing punches. In their mind, they're gonna see two hot chicks in lingerie fighting with pillows. That's how they're gonna see it. But not gonna see it as a serious fight between two competitors. But it is what it is with the fanboy simps. It is what it is. But like I said again, to Rachel, take the time off. Maybe come back around spring, by the early spring or late spring, and fight maybe KK Lee or some other competitor. And PVZ, she needs this win because she's been, like I said, on a 3-fight losing streak. Ever since she went from strawweight up to fly, she's on a losing streak. But because she is what the fanboys like, and she's blonde, she's pretty. Now she got new boobs. The UFC doesn't let her go. They're keeping her. She's like, they'll keep her as long as they can. She's like Holly Holmes. She needs this because if she comes in and beat Rich Ostovich, who's at a disadvantage, it's like what happened with Holly when she beat Beth Correa. Beth Correa, she still has some issues, and Holly hit her with a head kick, even though Beth was winning the fight. But to Rachel, I hope you feel better. Take the time off. See a specialist both for your body and your mind. PVZ, this is a win or die situation for you. So I'm just gonna say, this is man George Page. Like, subscribe, don't subscribe, whatever. I'm out.